Do I look bored?
The stream is live. Up, still echoing.
I'm gonna get mine. Go do the crime if you can't do the time. Don't tell me how you all get down. When you smile in my face, but you play me like a clown. It's your fool, bitch. So just step back. I'm mad that when I come down straight, I thought you were my piece, but you play me out. Now I'm mad as hell, and I'm full of doubt. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty, let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty. Let's roll! Roll! I'm back on the scene, it's time to get mean. I'm a lean, revolution machine. Won't want people stay, they sway. Want today is good as any day. Y'all feel slightly this, let's resist. Raise your fist and pump like this. Promises all the time. Don't cross the line, but you know it's mine. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty, let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty, let's roll.
You're muted. Everybody's muted. No.
Okay. Hello.
Hello. Okay, we're good.
Look what I found.
What are you smoking there, Liz?
This is Rhythm hybrid Go-Gurts. I like Rhythm. Rhythm is good. You gotta wait till it goes on sale because it is a little pricey.
Gotta get those $11.08.
$12.50 quarters. I got that once. I got like 3 ounces for like $100 and something. All because of an expiration date. I love it. It's a beautiful thing as a consumer, but you know, in the industry, I get it.
Expiration date 2022.
I've smoked old weed all my life.
That's a good sale.
Let me tell you something. I just pulled out Temptation by Road Tripper. Okay, this is at least 2 years old. It probably was better than it was when it was new.
Some of them get better.
Sounds
Oh,
like
it does get better with
Some of them
age.
lose potency, but some of them don't.
Wow.
I have a
don't know that.
25-year-old couple of roaches that my sister-in-law found.
what?
But I
No,
still got to smoke.
no, please,
No?
no.
Oh,
Why?
that's too old.
You're better than that.
I just want to see if I get high.
You'll get high. It's not a good way to get there, though. Take a Cadillac, or you take a Pinto. You're taking a
Or a GMC Pacer.
Don't take a Vega.
Oh my
I have.
God, about
Yeah,
that.
that was the only new car I had. Can you believe that? My entire life, one new car, Chevy Vega.
Well, when I was younger, I had a sports car.
Hey, Vega was a pretty cool looking looked like a little between an Opel GT, and so I had a sleek look. And when you slid down in it, I could get low, and the brake looked like something you'd fire a gun with. And I'd get do that, and then I piled people in. I was 19, I think, and I piled some friends in, and the battery went dead because they hooked up the alternator backwards, and it went downhill from there. It couldn't hold screws, and I got a new what do you call it? Aluminum block. Okay, I'm not a car guy. I didn't know what a block is. I mean, is it what you put it on? I don't know. And that caused problems. And I drove to Florida, and I couldn't make left-hand turns from a standstill. If I had going, the car would go left, but if you're at a light, you couldn't turn the wheel left, which is good when you're on a long trip because the exit ramps are to the right and you're generally moving anyway. But I'd have to make 3 rights to make a left, if I had a stop sign. It was a new car. Man.
Mm-hmm.
Make a left. That's funny. That's how old people are.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't make sense to me. It made sense when I took my Firebird, which was 2 years old at the time, over a curb, and it shouldn't have hit anything. I mean, it went over pretty good speed, and it was only about 3 inches. It was at fairgrounds, and I didn't want to bother going out the road right there. And it hit, and it jammed it to where I took it to the girl's house. I was with then, her brother. She said he can probably fix it. When I only had one gear when he was done fixing. He says, "No, I can't fix it, but I can put it in whatever gear you want." And I go, "I'd like to be able to go." Well, when you start it, it's going to start up right in first gear. Then you can go about 25 miles an hour with it going. I did that for months because I knew how expensive transmissions were. And after months of doing that, I found out it was $78 and some change.
Oh, shit.
Which wasn't even much money then. But the problem is, if you're on a 40-mile-an-hour road and you're pushing it going like 32 or something, and it's making that, hey, you can't be cool. I don't care if you're in a cool car. You're nothing cool about that. And if you go down like a dead end, no reverse, you're screwed. You can, when you shut it off, it was in neutral. I can't remember. I should have been a car head. I decided, hey, a carpenter.
Gearhead.
Yeah, if I said gearhead, it would sound like I knew something about that.
Yeah, guess how much my Jeep is going to cost to get fixed?
$1,800.
Higher.
25, and I don't even know what's wrong with it.
Okay, hold on a second.
Get higher, and
What's wrong with it?
1,400.
You said 18. Now you said 14. I said
I got higher. And then I guess
high as hell.
I said 25. What's wrong with it?
36. Oh, you want to hear it? Yeah, I'll give you the list. Hold on. You're gonna like this. There are 3 codes causing the check engine light, and the ones we don't like to see: the loss of power, the timing chain, actuators, phasers are not in sync. We need all new timing chain guides, tensioners, actuators, and camshaft phasers. When you start talking about phasers, some Star Trek shit, I'm like, this is gonna be expensive.
What year is
had a
your,
second
what year is your
opinion.
Jeep? How old is your Jeep?
2019, and it's not paid off. I owe 20 grand on it.
Oh, that's shitty.
Oh,
Gotta pay. I gotta.
That sucks.
That's a nice Jeep.
they don't make them like they used to.
I beat the shit out of it really bad.
I had a Jeep. I had a Jeep probably 20 years ago, 30 years ago.
I
a red
had, yeah. I never had a Jeep. I always had the little cars. Like I had a Toyota Celica. I had a 77 Firebird in Mandarin Orange, it was called, but it was very nice.
My first car was a Mustang.
Mine
I had
was
a Mustang Fastback. It was a nice car, but I had babies, so the bucket seats weren't really working for them.
and they fishtail in this a lot, don't they? Or is that just the
Mustang?
ones?
Yeah, what year?
No,
what
not that I remember.
Because I
What
don't.
year?
You don't see a lot of Mustang fastbacks. I mean, the old.
No, you don't see them
in the
anymore.
'60s. You know, I mean, like '60s. Saw them then, but
it was 70.
no, that's about right.
Well,
Yeah.
the car I had to give up my kids for, or give up for my kids, was an 81 280. It was Datsun at the time. It wasn't Nissan. 280ZX 5
That's
speed.
right. Nissan used to be Datsun, right? I
Yeah,
forgot that.
and it was a 280ZX. It had T-tops. It had a 5-speed. But it was 2-seater.
Yeah.
So, but man, I love that car. Oh my God, that was my baby.
Well, I had a nice Datsun pickup that got Cheryl and me from Oklahoma back to New Jersey, trailing a big, like too big of a trailer in retrospect. I mean, you actually couldn't get up certain hills with full speed. I understand. You got to hit them quick on the interstates, you know. And but it didn't make it all the way. It made it to the turnpike, and it died.
I had no car for a couple of years.
Really? By choice, or you just couldn't afford it?
No, I couldn't afford it.
I
was a single mother.
Yeah.
No child support. No child support. No nothing.
Yep.
And I had that experience in Texas again with Cheryl. And it was like about 5 weeks where I couldn't afford to get my own vehicle fixed, and I could get picked up and taken back from where I worked. But when it came time to go into a food store, I either had to walk. It was about 2 miles, or so I was walking the second time, and I passed a yard sale, and they had like a little bike. I mean,
that's such a stupid looking picture. Look at that picture. Oh my God.
He got caught.
Who is that guy?
Well, maybe you thought this was a fiction show, but no, this is alternatives to opiates. And right now, I'm going to show you some shower yoga. You get in the shower, you put that hot water on your back, you get your elbows down here, and you stick your butt up in the, well, all right,
Do we have to stick your butt?
Yeah, I don't want it. You know,
Okay.
Really?
You let that warm water hit your back.
it's like a
First thing you
train
know,
wreck.
it'll
You know,
take
you
off half a
don't
point
want
of
to
pain.
see the train wreck, but
Oh,
when
yeah.
you hear it coming,
Shower yoga.
Yeah.
Get down. Get down. And
You can't see my butt.
yeah.
Yes, I can.
Shower
I can
yoga.
see your butt. We can see your butt.
I didn't. Not that I mind.
Shower yoga in place of opiates. It's helping people get off opiates.
Yeah, I bet. How many people got off opiates because of that? Come on.
I bet somebody will. You'll see.
You should start a school about that.
How many?
Shower yoga. That I guarantee you'd make a fucking fortune.
I go to yoga
Well,
every day.
Shower yoga with
Every
weed.
morning. Every morning.
Do you want to do that and Liz lights up?
What?
Yes.
Shower yoga videos.
Yes.
What,
Seriously.
his naked ass on videos?
Yeah, I'll whore myself out for the cause.
Naked ass and belly at the same time.
Well, we could always, gray those out.
Gotta get
But
some-
if it's something that works, it's,
gotta
seriously.
it's called redacting, by the way.
Redacting. Redact.
It'd be one big black bar in a yoga position with like hands coming out somewhere.
Seriously, you should do a series. We'll put it on Liz Lights Up.
Yeah, like that's lighting up.
Yeah, start with that one. See if that one goes over well, and then we'll take it from there.
Well, send me the link,
All right,
and we'll see. We'll see.
we'll see. Make me a star.
I will do what I can. That's like goat yoga, where the goats stand on your back, or
Oh, I thought you meant the greatest of all time yoga.
No,
Goat yoga.
no, where actual goats walk on your back.
So, like, the best goat that's done that the longest, is that the goat?
I think it should be. And hey, Johnny.
He's the goat.
Hey, Johnny, you can join us if you'd like.
Yeah,
You're always invited to join us, Johnny.
there's always room.
I started looking at the pictures for him. I said, really? I don't see him.
I know, I did too. I did the same
Yeah.
thing.
What?
Yeah.
We were looking for him.
Yeah, man. Round us out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well.
Ends our palate after that one. But no, I put up pictures of my spine and everything this week, and a lot of people.
Yeah, I know. I commented on that because I have screws in my neck.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people can relate to screws in your back, and it's not
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, Jay has that.
No.
I don't have anything. I just have the broken back and 2 discs, 2 vertebrae with no discs in
Well, that's
between
enough.
them. Yeah. Yeah, I have a L4 compression fracture, and I have no disc between L5 and S1.
Were you in an
C1
accident?
Huh?
Were you in an accident?
No. No.
Born that way?
No, the
Rough sex?
disc actually deteriorated.
Really?
I had injured my back years ago, and it just got worse, and then the disc deteriorated and left. It just
Hi, Johnny.
hello,
really?
there you are. And then in my neck, I have 1 through 4 is herniated, and 5 through 7 are pinched.
I got run over by a car.
Ouch.
Oh wait, I do have something metal. My hip.
Metal. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You have to go through that special cylinder when you go to the airport.
I told when they were doing this, when they were, we were talking about it, doing the surgery for like 3 weeks. I kept telling them I wanted it in rose gold. So they said they'd order it.
Did they?
Yeah. It was funny.
I have bilateral knee replacements, both knees.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that sucked.
I know.
Anybody ever been to this restaurant? It's called Mr. Shrimp in Belmar.
No.
No, me neither.
Mr.
Somebody just
Shrimp.
invited me to something there. I'm not going.
Let me guess, they sell pork roll.
Yeah, right. You know, if you go to Olive Garden, you can't buy an olive. So I don't trust a place. I don't trust a place by Mr. Shrimp where all you can get is like potato pancakes or something.
Wait a minute.
Really,
They
go
don't
to
have
an Olive
olives?
Garden. Say I'd like an olive with my salad or anything.
With my garden.
They have
Yeah.
no olives.
Bullshit. They have to have olives at the Olive Garden. No, I'm calling bullshit. No way. Let's call them up.
Yeah,
Go ahead, call them.
Olive Garden.
yeah. That really fits what the the
That's
mood.
hilarious.
Do they have good food there?
Where?
I thought so. You know, I'm easy to please though. You know?
The Olive Garden?
Yeah, I'm kind of easy to please. Don't get out to eat much anyway. Like they're.
Okay, I'm
So,
calling him up.
you're on my guest. You're on here.
All right. How am I going to refuse this invite? I am going to say, I'm sorry. I'll be in Italy that week.
I'm sorry, I'm in Italy now, and they won't let me out.
What part of Italy?
We are going to Italy.
What's that?
We're going to Italy. We are
Are you?
going.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, for
Oh,
2 weeks.
awesome. You've been there before.
No,
you
I
been there?
haven't.
Really?
No.
You're going
No,
for first?
I'm first generation here.
Oh, come on. That's got to be like really exciting. Going there for the first time?
Yeah, no.
What
No,
part are you going to? I don't
I-
remember.
I seem more excited than you, so you know I don't.
Well, because you know what? Because Jay's been yapping in my ear about it so much. I'm like, give it a rest already.
Yes, hello. On the catering menu, do you have any black olives or green olives on your catering menu? Yeah.
Did he call the Olive Garden?
Wait, so there's no olives at all at the Olive Garden? Okay. Okay, very good. Thank you.
Can I bring my own? Can I bring my own? You're supposed to say, can I bring my own? Can you do what do you call it when you bring your own? BYO.
BYO.
Yeah,
BYO.
By who?
Yoo!
Now we need to know why. Why don't they have olives in the Olive Garden? Why
Yeah, how do they call
they
it
should
the
have
Olive
They
Garden?
could have called it anything. The pear tree. We don't have pears, you know.
Could have called it the Pasta
It
Garden.
should be their specialty.
The zoo. We don't have animal crackers, you know. Whatever.
Bread and noodles.
How is that not your specialty? It's your title. That should be your best dish. Your olives should be your.
Well, it just seems like.
and
it's a nice
olive
place, but,
sauces and
you know.
tamponades and whatever else you do with an olive. I don't know. You mix it with some stuff. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know. That occurred to me like years ago when I was having a few beers there.
Oh my God.
You get beer, I believe. I get them mixed up sometimes, though. I know one thing, though. Yeah, I think it was it TGI Fridays or somewhere has a really tall. I took a beer thing, probably a 24 ouncer, but it's so tall. It's like you got to have a no-fly zone with your hand gestures. You know? I tend to move my hands like that occasionally, and I'll tell you, man, I sent one rocking for a second. I think I had a heart attack. You know, it's fucking huge. See, I call a 24-ounce beer here 2 bottles. So when I have a beer, it's up to me if I stop at 1 or 2.
I think that was Fridays, if I'm not mistaken. I remember getting
TGIF?
those
Yeah, that's right.
those
They
tacos.
ID'd me. They ID'd me. They did that. Everybody at the table, Kathy and me, and it wasn't that long ago. I was 73, so it wouldn't matter. Yeah, I probably was like 5 years ago, somewhere. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to show you my license. I'm not going to show you my ID. Look at me. Look, here's my ID, the lines in my eyes. It's like an interstate freaking map. I want a beer, you know?
Oh,
And,
but I love it.
But I said, he says, well, I said, okay, I realize that. And I'd like to see the manager, have him come here. And if he asks me, we'll see, you know? And went and came back. She says, "No, you can have a, you know." The manager really didn't want any part
Did
of
you
it.
ask him why he asked you for your ID?
Yeah. There was a problem of some sort, and the easiest way to take care of it was just ask everybody. And I thought that was stupid, you know, because I said otherwise, I'm pretty sure I could find a friend that's in his 90s that likes beer and say, you want to have some fun and can I video it? You know, hobble him in at 98 years old and ask for a beer and watch a guy say, "Can I have your ID?" Why am I too old? You know, you
All
tell
right,
people
where's Paul?
Are
Let
you
me see
too
where he
old?
is.
he's an Oregon.
Paul, where are you?
I see he was just
So we have no update on the Mad Hatter, other than
there's more than one.
huh?
I said other than there's more than one Hatter. I learned that.
Yeah, no, for
Not, yeah.
you know, and like I said, it says dispensary now open. So I was like, I was confused. Like, okay, did I miss something and they're open again?
Maybe they're not allowed to do anything to it.
Yeah, I don't know. You
Some
know,
order,
and it's hanging. It's got like it's hanging by if you have 4 places to hang it, you know, like one piece is coming down.
Well, you know, some of it. We're
My
lefties.
joint is out.
Lefty's back in you're back in your studio, obviously.
No, he's somewhere else.
So what time you gotta turn on the heater and all that when you get there, stuff like that.
I'm homeless right now.
Yeah.
I could go to the Mad Hatter and podcast in that building.
Oh, okay.
But I have to turn the heat on, and it takes a half hour, and it's just, it's no, it's not.
Yeah, no.
Well, what can't you do? Where are you now? You're at your
In
home.
a secret location.
A bunker.
He's at the Bat Cave.
You can't do it in your home.
I'm not disclosing.
He didn't say he couldn't, so maybe he can and is.
Listen, we are in the Flamingo Lounge.
Yeah. No, it's a good. You want to have it be the bunker, a non just location.
No, Tuesday I was actually podcasting from my home on Tuesday, and I had a different background. Hold on, let me change. I have this background here. It's kind of cool.
Names found in Epstein file.
Hold on.
Lefty was in the Epstein files.
Oh God, stop it.
Mentioned 67 times.
67 times, Michael
Donald
Jackson.
Trump. Mentioned 1.2 million
1.2 million times Donald Trump was mentioned.
Mentioned 88 times.
That's
Piece
a
of
lot.
shit.
Man.
1.2 million times. I'm trying to look for Paul. I'm sorry that my phone is making noise. Wait. Let me shut off the volume. Here, let me go this way.
There, I'm back at Mad Hatter. I'm outside Mad Hatter, looking at Route 1, and everything's quiet here at Mad Hatter right now. Not for long though.
How's the traffic?
Very busy. We lost Sue.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Maybe she went to call Paul.
Yeah, that's what she was trying to do. Call Paul.
I went to the dispensary today to prove a theory there. So I bought another one of these legend things.
Yeah. How to fan out.
They changed their packaging. They no longer have the little Russian doll thing going on.
Russian doll thing. I like that.
Well, before you had to.
Another one inside, and there's something else, and then you open it.
Go in here, and then it's like, oh look, then there's this inside.
Yeah, right. No, that Russian doll reference is pretty fun though.
So now they just put this inside of it.
Okay.
But I
just sent a message to Paul.
weigh it, and it was 1.32 grams. So it was over again. So that's the 5th consecutive one from this company.
They're over. They sell. So you could theoretically go in and cut that 0.3 off and save it and keep doing that, and the end of a month, find out how much they gave you extra. Like it'd be a wad, you know?
Yeah,
That'd be kind of cool, you know? Like savings account.
right.
Like putting quarters in a jar, you know?
I do that.
Yeah, I like that. I've liked that since I was a little kid, man. I think it was like an addiction then. No matter
Yeah, I
how
know.
no matter how much money we had. I mean, I'm talking about quarters weren't so much, you know, even dime, you know, from really small stuff like when I was like 10, uh, you know, getting a dime for helping somebody clean out a garage or whatever. And it didn't matter. You could have there, two brothers and me, and we could have like almost $50, and it wouldn't matter if you put in like 17 cents. You'd count it all over again. I mean, I would just get it all out and set it up and throw it back in. And I ended up getting a surfboard.
That's how
See, that's
my grandson Nico, I made him count all the change I had in one of those, you know, big water bottles, you know,
Yeah.
the ones
Yeah,
that you put on
5-gallon ones, yeah.
yeah. And
Wow, that's
he
a
got
lot.
one of those. What's that game called that they put the thing on their face and whatever?
virtual
Yeah,
reality.
the virtual thing. Yeah, yeah. Yes, there was over $300 in that bottle.
Wow. Hey, do you know anywhere where you can experience virtual reality? They don't have like a go-kart track for virtual. In other words, if
They have
you want to drive a
there's
go-kart,
one
they have
here on Route 4, but it's not
go in.
go kart. It's
Yeah, no, I mean, I just want to go in somewhere and say, I want to experience virtual reality. I want to be that guy that puts it on and goes, like this shit, you know? I see. I
Oh,
want to
I
know what
haven't
it's like.
put it here.
there's
There he is.
Paul.
Pretty cool.
Let's
Yay,
see. I do
Paul.
not hear
Oh, man.
anything here.
Hey, I know him.
I know,
I
Paul.
have
Hello, this is Teresa at the THSF Clinic. How may I help you?
Hey, my name is Frankie. I can give you a call.
Yes, I was calling about your renewal for your Oregon medical marijuana
I do
payment.
not hear you.
Oh, you can't hear us, Paul.
So do you need to make an appointment?
I hear Teresa.
I already
I hear Teresa making. Hold on, let me mute this because I'm hearing Teresa making a call.
Yeah, I am too.
Patient, so I'm muting that. But Paul, we can hear you, but you can't hear us apparently. Hold on,
He's
Control.
Paul.
Okay, now we can hear you.
I can hear you now.
Okay, good.
Okay,
And,
terrific.
All right.
sorry, I'm late. I got a little sidetracked here.
That's okay.
What's up, buddy?
Oh, you're talking to me?
Yeah.
I went to Boise, Idaho this weekend and was with Dana Beal just before he turned himself in to go to jail. There was a plant medicine conference. There were about 55 people who came to this little talk. And it went pretty well. That was the most exciting activist oriented thing I have going on right now, and I'm still helping medical marijuana patients. So we're scheduling those. In fact, we have a call coming in right now in another room.
You're in
So
Oregon,
that's-
right?
I am. I'm in Oregon.
You have
So
Ryan's Law now?
Boise was about a 7-hour drive away, and
Did Ryan's Law become legal by you?
not yet. It's in the legislature.
I think the bill was heard today.
Okay.
All right, so you
I was
should be hearing
sidetracked.
yeah, you should be hearing
Yeah.
something about it soon.
Yeah,
So,
I have heard a number of things, but
Kenny, you know Kenny Sobel. He was on it.
yeah, I see you started. I was checking out your Facebook thing because you go so many places. I'm like, what's Paul been up to lately? Sometimes I check in because like you never know what you're going to find. With you, everybody else, I'm pretty sure.
it hasn't been that busy. I went to Boston out there. I got pretty close to you guys in Jersey. But I didn't get down that far.
Yeah, that's less than 7
September.
hours. Yeah,
That's what 5 hours away from us.
Where is Dana incarcerated? Like
In the
jail?
Gooding County Jail in Gooding, Idaho.
Do they have like commissary. I mean, in other
Yeah,
words,
and we have a GoFundMe set
yeah,
up for
yeah,
Dana, and
I saw
I gave
that.
him a couple $100 in cash and 500 in a Zelle thing over the past 2 weeks, since maybe it's 3.
Oh, you're
Like,
good.
when I saw him there. So
Yeah. So
he's
you
paying 25 cents a minute to make phone calls.
and what he's got 4 months and something left out.
Yeah, yeah. Apparently he'll be out by July, is what he says.
Yeah, it sounds like a not a long time where I'm sitting.
No.
It's a long time where he's sitting.
Well, he was looking at a minimum of 5 years.
Yeah.
Because he got busted apparently with 56 pounds. And Idaho doesn't even have medical. That's what we went there to support. There is a medical petition in circulation in Idaho right now.
Uh-huh.
I was told they have 60,000 signatures. And they have like another 60 days, I think, to get.
So isn't that the population of Idaho, 60,000?
I can't tell you. It's not my state, but I visited there. I drive through there sometimes.
Do you?
Yeah.
Is it nice?
Well, in certain places it's nice. In other places it's barren.
Yeah.
You know, they logged it 100 years ago, and a lot of the forest didn't come back. Kind of like in the Middle East.
Yeah.
What about potatoes?
I was just going to
They're
ask that.
big in potatoes. They're the top producer of potatoes in the country.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care what other people say. Nobody says potato. No, I mean, you said potato. I said, my Australian friend used to go ape shit when he heard that because he's like, nobody says potato. So,
but some people do say tomato and tomato.
Oh, yeah, but somebody made a rhyme out of it and just made up the second half, regardless of actual
It was
fact.
a pretty good song.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
And some play, I don't remember which, but maybe My Fair Lady.
Well, I'll tell you before I forget, and because I will, and I saved this. You said something on your Facebook page, something I found very interesting, but I need you to expound on it. Over the next 30 years, biotech, nanotech, and artificial intelligence will dwarf our current understanding of the universe. Cannabis is the bellwether issue upon which the future of freedom for humanity hinges. That's like poetic. But
well, thank you. I wrote that 15 years ago. No one was talking about AI back then, really.
Wow.
And on everybody's topic now. Well, I read visionaries.
Yeah, but how say that a different way. Cannabis is the bellwether issue upon which.
Well, you know, cannabis is a beneficial plant that is only not good for a very, very small number of people. For most people, it has great benefits. And so for them to say this drug that's not physically addictive and has all these benefits is the illegal one that's been used in medicine to prehistoric times. Well, that's truly evil. It's misinformation. You know, we're seeing more and more of that these days. But it's these kinds of, you know, wink, wink, nod, nod. Yeah, it's a dangerous drug kind of thing that has led to the erosion of our freedoms today. And who knows, maybe they're about to take away our right to vote, it looks like. But the fact that artificial intelligence and nanotechnology and biotech are all merging, and a lot of people will be merging with this technology as well, bodes ill, especially if it's just in the hands of a handful of tech billionaires or trillionaires, whatever it is. You know, they say that now, in 15 years, by 2040, there will be over 10 billion humanoid robots doing human work, all hooked up to AI. And just a few weeks ago, Elon Musk applied to launch another 1 million satellites to beam AI and you know, wireless connections to all the humanoid robots and robots that are going to be out there. And he also said that none of us have to save up for retirement because it will be a world of abundance. And that, you know,
of what? You know,
I'm just, yeah,
something you
abundance for him. There's no doubt about that, you know.
Haven't I
But
seen this movie? It's like a movie I've seen.
Yeah, well,
I Robot. There you go.
yeah, I, Robot. Isaac Asimov wrote that book back in the 50s.
Yeah.
But the movie wasn't true to the book. But in I, Robot, you know, Asimov postulated the three basic laws of robotics. That and one of them is that we won't harm humans, and we won't do anything to contradict that first law. You know, and we don't have those kind of safeguards in place right now. The possibilities of abundance are the dangling carrot, and the stick is totalitarian authoritarianism. You know, I watch a lot of international news. I'm a news junkie. So I watch Chinese news and Polish news. They all have an English language channel. I access them through this thing called Sling, which is kind of like a big thing, costs money. But anyway, the Chinese have all these videos about how their robots are taking over and how they're all developing their robots, and that robots are going to replace all the human labor and everything. So
and they're making 4-in-1 washers. I've been seeing that where they wash, dry, iron, and fold.
Yeah.
Something
they're going to do
lost in
everything.
Space,
and what they really see, and they talk about this on Chinese television, at least their English language one, that they're going to be taking care of the elderly, and that they're going to have the robots are going to be the ones that can lift them and move them around. And
well, yeah,
whatever.
You know, that actually on the surface, that sounds like that could work, but all the rest is in front of me more than that. But you know, no one.
Well, the point about cannabis being a bellwether is as long as they can, you know, prohibit this, then it's in infraction, or it takes away our natural human rights. And we need to have a right to consciousness, a freedom of speech. We need to expand individual rights before the robots and AI take over, you know? And how we get from where we're at right now to there is going to take a lot of change, but that change is coming.
Can't stop that now.
And a lot of work.
Yeah, and it's coming in an acceleration that's getting more upward than outward if you diagrammed it on a parabola.
Yeah.
You know, like you're probably familiar with the book Future Shock. I find a lot of that to be relevant in as much as that was the prediction that it's going to be going so fast up. No one person is going to be able to grasp it all. And not, you know, that when I read that was in high school, I guess I read it.
Yeah.
And
it was in the 70s.
It made sense for me then, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so gracious to think I was in high school in the 70s. I was. I graduated in 70. You know. Yeah, I did graduate in 70. But I formed my bad habits in the 60s. See, now I'm just sitting here smiling, just to have thought about that for a second, as opposed to like, okay, this is a form of a warning from Future Shock, not like, you know, I would have. But the guardrails part. And
well, it is just happening faster and faster, just like Alvin Toffler said it would in Future Shock.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
And but for me, it's the guardrails that the military, or U.S. military, anybody's military, is not going to want, because they want them to be able to harm humans, just the ones they want them to harm, not the ones, you know. And if my guess is correct, it's all or nothing on that, possibly. You know, I mean, that guardrail is there or isn't. And, you know, we don't seem to be much on guardrails in this country at times. So, Not a lot makes me glad to be 73. You know, because I'm doing the timeline here and thinking, you know, it's scary, but you know, it's nice that it's not nice. It is going to be necessary for people, well, such as yourself, to make sure you can, in effect, dumb things down for somebody like me, and you do it well to where I can understand it. You don't postulate above, you know, a certain level. And I appreciate that because, like, I feel like I do have a better understanding, and not that I'm smiling about it now, but and also, yes, cannabis is good. If I want to compartmentalize and turn to doing something else after this, I don't want this shit in my head like an hour from now, you know? And it's my right to have cannabis, even in New Jersey. Just can't grow it.
I'm sorry you don't have that right.
Nah.
Yet.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
actually, nobody grow. It kind of grows. We allow it to grow. We assist it in growing, but we don't grow it.
It grows.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm
The
not.
weed.
Yeah.
It's a weed. They grow.
If you look up a weed, the definition pretty generally uses the word unwanted, an unwanted plant.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I burn it for its unwanted side effects.
Yeah, right. I destroy every little bit I get. I burn it. I get rid of it. Just had something pop in my jaw. It was so loud I couldn't believe it.
I know.
Out of nowhere. It could be God telling me shut up.
I doubt it.
Got to have multiple ways, you know. There goes Jim again when he starts with hand gestures. Got to rein him in.
Mm-hmm. But it's very scary. You know, it's a lot. I mean, some of it, like I said, with the laundry thing, like that's cool as hell. You know, and it was on Lost in Space. But if you really, and I've seen this on memes and things like that, we really are living like the Jetsons already.
Why would you say that, Dave? That's Hal talking. Remember the 2001 Space Odyssey?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's
We're
scared me
living
too.
like Dawn of the Dead.
Where's our flying cars? You know that.
Oh.
Yeah.
They have them in drones now. You know, they've got drones that can do that.
Right. But
Yeah,
you know, we have
we had
meetings.
car-sized ones flying over New Jersey last Christmas.
I just wanted to taste like steak.
Yeah.
That would be Joe
But
Pan.
you know, they had the Zoom meetings, they had the telehealth.
Yeah.
You know, and it's funny how life does imitate art.
Yeah.
And like the Eagle said, we're all prisoners of our own device, and we're just giving all this information to the government. Like, it's all there in our phone.
Well, the CIA started Facebook, you know.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're the ones that provided the funding that started Facebook.
See, here's the good part. I know with you, this is not a conspiracy theory. This is well thought out, and you know. So, could just the briefest about that, if you would. I mean, they funded it.
Yeah. If you look into the fund, you know, look it up. It's out there.
Public info.
It's they were some of the initial investors when Zuckerberg was an undergraduate at Harvard. You know, some of the seed money came from CIA people.
Huh.
Interesting, because let me come on, I'm touching you. You do. My phone doesn't like certain fingers to touch it. I got to do it like the pinky. I swear, this phone I think is smart enough to know how to piss me off. You know, like
yeah, they can.
Yeah, no, it's just okay.
Your phone's listening to you.
Oh yeah,
they're all listening to us.
Yeah, how many times do you say something?
We broadcast this out on the internet, so it's echoing across the internet.
So
on all our devices.
Yeah,
And
and
now-
you could just be
now all
sitting
our
here
phones
talking
now.
to somebody and say, something, trip to Florida.
But
And
Facebook,
all of a sudden, that's all you're seeing on your social media.
when was Facebook started? Around 2007 or something? Or, do you know?
A little earlier than that, 2005, I think, 2004.
And it was funded by.
I can't tell you their names. I'd have to do a little bit more research, but my memory is that the initial funders were American intelligence assets.
Okay, because this is the kind of thing that I find out whenever I hear myself wondering something.
And at the time,
This
it
goes
was
right
the social
to-
media just for like college students, I believe.
Yeah,
That's how it started.
yeah.
I mean, this goes.
It's like an
thing,
online yearbook.
It goes right to the artificial intelligence. Take the time, boom, and I cannot believe the questions. Just thinking. Now it's recording what I say. Yeah.
Whoops.
No, I mean it was to give me a printout. I don't even know why.
I think you could turn that off in your settings, Jim.
Yeah, I probably could. I could probably do a lot of stuff. I swear.
I found some settings like that in my phone when I was scrolling through the debugging settings, and I was able to turn off the phone listening.
I go to wonder sometimes if I had somebody that was like even 12, like an intern, to watch me do the shit I do and go, oh, no, you can do this, and no, I didn't know that. I mean, how quick would I develop and how much entertainment would that be for a 12-year-old to be so much smarter? But, because I have workarounds.
Your AI friends can do that for you, Jim.
Yeah, I got to get better at doing that, I guess. But
I don't use them, but
my capacity is probably.
That's what they're there for, theoretically.
Yeah, well, to me,
you can get your Meta glasses, and then it'll just tell you in your ear. You can take pictures with your Meta glasses, and
No, I can't go that far. I just want a direction. In other words, I got a 360. What angle should my path be for whatever it is I need to know or do or accomplish? Okay, I'd like to get home grow for patients in New Jersey, feed some information and find out, a direction. But that's it. I don't want to just. I want the right direction. Like it amazes me not being a guy that can track through the woods.
There's videos on YouTube for everything. If you want to fix your Sears model, so that's another resource.
That I use regularly. And no matter what I have to do, even as a carpenter, but not for a lot of things that I'm called on to do now. I mean, I can go and understand exactly what somebody's saying on YouTube. That is an amazing resource. I do it all the time.
Yeah.
You just gotta scroll over
taking
here, Jim. You just got to scroll down the side here.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm learning like guitar, keyboard. I'm doing easy to do research of any kind. Where you need a visual. And when I really want to feel good, I go watch reaction videos to people hearing songs I love for the first time and seeing if they like it as much as I do. People do that for a living, it's fun. I mean, not only just a person, sometimes it's a Gen Z producer, he's got 10 years into life in this direction and he has no idea who Boston is in the album they put out in 1976 or whatever. Top 5 of all time, innovative. Imagine that, MIT graduate working at the Bell Labs or something like that, and then just making what he needed and teaching himself the guitar and how to play, and came up with, amazing individual. But anyway, I get all that. It's at my fingertips. When I was a kid, and we got my first World Book encyclopedias in 4th grade, maybe 3rd, it could have been 4th. I was an information junkie at that age. I loved information. I read a lot. I won a reading contest in 4th grade at a library. You could check out 4 books today and you have to report. And I read 20 a week because I had an ear infection and had to stay inside. So I read for like 12 hours a day. I mean, I just love doing that. And so when I got that encyclopedia, I couldn't look things up because the moment I opened it, I see something I didn't know, and I'd start reading it. And if I wanted to find out about volcanoes for like 5th grade class, I'd be somewhere else all the way, you know. So now it is amazing to me the amount of stuff that I can do, but I don't seem to have as much time to appreciate stuff because there's other things I really should be doing, you know. So it's a double-edged sword. Now I got to do something worthwhile after I get off here. I mean, this is worthwhile, but I wasn't. I was just having some fun before that, you know. Got some stuff to figure out here in New Jersey, and I've been kind of skating and mailing it in for a while. But I think it might be a self-preservation instinct when I can only do so much. I mean, my head gets filled with, you know, unnecessary clear thought in a direction I don't want. So I was postulating, I think last week, saying, you know, yeah, sometimes right now I don't want to smoke a really quality sativa because it gets my head going, and some of it is a little bit depressing where it goes with truths and things, you know, and I want to put the blinders back on. So then that would be some indica, and trying to find that happy sweet spot in the middle where I can be productive and yet compartmentalize when I need to. You know?
It's all about the terpenes. All about the terps.
Well, it's all about affordability, and
well, that too.
And I need
about the batter, Jim.
What, Johnny?
It's all about the batter.
The batter.
Not the Mad Hatter.
Paul, did you have any cannabis news this week?
You know, I don't have anything right now. I've been a little busy with my own, you know, taking care of patients, getting their application. I turned some in directly to the state. The main office is about a mile away, so I took 6 of those in today. I have a friend, I helped him go to a couple medical appointments. And I did a lot of driving, you know, 7 hours there and 7 hours back to get to Boise over the weekend. Man. So I haven't been following up on any new news, except, you know, there's this misapprehension that we've got Schedule 3, and just because Trump pronounced it doesn't mean we have it, you know, and so we still don't have banking rights. And Schedule 3, really, we all know, I hope, it shouldn't be any schedule at all. God knows what would happen if it was Schedule 3. But, and it's odd that right when Trump declared Schedule 3, Facebook started closing all the marijuana or restricting all the marijuana-based activists around the world, just based on that.
I did not know,
you know,
that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I have many different sites that have been restricted or taken down, like my clinic site.
One of mine got closed down.
Yeah, they're going through them systematically, and they say it's AI, and no one will tell you why. One of them said, oh, you have to fix your site. And when I looked, it said, oh, your site's perfect. You don't have any problems. Mm-hmm. But I can't, they won't stop restricting it unless I fix it somehow, which I'm not sure what that means. But I think that's the point. But, you know, Schedule 3 is like codeine. You know, the pharmacists definitely aren't going to want to deal with it. The people who are really opposing this are the pharmaceutical companies and the alcohol companies. They've got money and they've got lobbyists, and they're not going to let it happen regardless of what Trump said. And Trump probably knew that, you know, when he did that, just for political purposes, you know.
Yeah, he did that for himself.
Yeah, well, somebody advised him of that. He'd never have figured that out by himself.
Well, that's for sure.
Is it not, right?
Poor thing.
But that's the big news that, you know, from my perspective, is that we're under this misillusion that, you know, somehow we have Schedule 3 now when we don't.
Well, I think we know that on this side of the country.
Yeah.
You're all snowed in out there, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
We over here have not had the snow. That the snowpack in the mountains is about 30% of what it traditionally is, which means there's going to be a lot of problems in the summer. I've been living here in the northwest of the United States since 1984. And it wasn't until about 2012 that we started seeing these huge fires every single year, burning up the forests and polluting the air. But we're seeing it more and more. And with just 30% of our snowpack right now, it means there's going to be some shortages of something that's generally plentiful here, which is water.
Oh, that's a shame. We
Yeah.
have plenty we can send, and I'll
Right.
tell you.
Yeah, but we haven't had anything for 2 years.
More than that, really.
Well,
And
10
we haven't
years,
had
yeah,
any
10
really
years in Jersey. I came out of New York. But for 2 years, there was nothing up there. So I got kind of like, I was liking it with no snow.
Facts.
No, I
But,
was really loving it.
I gotta tell you though, it's sad because like I drove around my neighborhood going to physical therapy. The only snowman is the one my son's best friend built on my front lawn.
I made one.
And
Right.
thank you. And I live very close to an elementary school, so there are kids all over the place. And I'm going to physical therapy, and everybody's front yard looks so pristine. It hadn't been touched, and it's sad. It's like
The kids are on their video games and their cell phones,
yes,
They
and
don't go out anymore.
And
Remember,
it's not like
we used to make igloos. Remember?
Snowball fights, forts.
Yep.
This isn't
Split.
something we get every year. This is special.
Fort.
I made a fort today.
And,
Did you?
It's 7 feet tall.
Did you
well,
really?
that's how tall my snowman is. But literally, I am the only person in the neighborhood that has a snowman, and that's so sad.
Isn't that a little
put some
sexist,
clothes
though?
on these kids.
At least you've got one.
Yes.
There's someone. Is that your son making it right there?
No, it's not my kid.
Somebody else's kid.
But anybody that's doing
Hey, who are
snowmen are adults.
Yeah, this is right now even the kind of snow that you can. It's when it's gonna be 40 degrees out. You can be a sculptor. You can just you can mold into
You
whatever.
got to see some of them.
So I'm getting kind of inspired. I might have to go out while there's still that's probably down to about 6 inches in the yard, but it's perfect for rolling.
It's great snow. It's great packing snow. And these kids need to go out. They need to have snowball fights, even with their parents. Their parents should, put on some boots and put their phones down and get out and have some fun. Like I said, we don't get this every year. This is a treat, and we should treat it like a treat.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done with my rant.
As soon as this snow took a 54-foot tree down in the backyard and didn't damage the back deck, but hit it from across in the backyard. And like I was saying earlier, that it's 16 inches across at the base and about 10 inches across, like 20 feet up. And that means I got to have a tree cutting up, getting out to the curb pot party. I got to ask some neighbors if they want to come to a neighborhood
chainsaw,
because I've done it before, and they have a machine that'll take it for nothing, the township, but it can't be done, and wouldn't want to really risk and find out with a tree service. So I can cut it to 6 feet sections, but at that, I'm going to have a hard time. You got to pick it up and then throw it over the other way, and then pick it, and that's how you get it out front. Now, I know if neighbors see me doing this, it's going to probably be, why didn't you ask me or say something?
A snowball.
So I found out through the snowfall and getting help from neighbors that surprisingly enough, I was unaware of the guy across the street named Rob and another guy named Rob 3 houses away. They both smoke pot and they love tips, So they don't know, but when the snow melts, we're going to have that pot party and get that shit out front. But I'll take some video because nobody younger than 70 is going to be allowed to help because I worry. And then I realized, well, that's me, So I swear to God, earlier
Be careful with that.
You got to check in on the elderly. I heard that over the summer, and I started thinking if there's any elderly people I could check in on, and I was kind of called on that.
And
Jim.
you went and looked in the mirror?
Yeah. Well, I dispute. I mean, to me, elderly is always older than me.
Yeah, I know.
Always.
Yeah. Hope it will be. Long time.
So there's a snow bong. That's a little snow bong.
I
Showed
see
you how to
that.
make it. It's very cute. I love it. I'm going to try it. Try it at home.
All right. Well, folks, I'm going to get going. I'm going to leave my office here. And
all right, Paul. Hey.
It was great to see you.
It's good to see you. Thanks for having me.
No,
Thanks,
thanks.
Paul.
No, thank us. No,
Thank
us.
you.
Well, thank you. By the way, that's the dubbing in Scarface. Thank me.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
me. Thank you. Oh, thank me. That's my reference. But anyway.
Well, anyway,
it's not
if you're ever
Scarface
out in
thing.
my neck of the woods, I'll show you around. I'll show you waterfalls, mountains,
Oh, man. Yeah, we're
that
going
kind of
to
thing.
keep up with you. And,
Beautiful day out there right now.
Yes.
But the sun is
Enjoy
just
it.
setting where I'm at.
Well, we're going to let a little time pass before we invite you back, but I'm sure somebody's going to give you a call. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll see you soon.
All right.
You'll
Take
Good night.
care.
Keeping track
I'll
of your
see you on the
travels.
games tomorrow, Paul.
Great. That was he. What a guy.
He's been everywhere. Everywhere.
He's
everywhere, man.
He's a really good man. You know that he is.
Uh-huh.
But hey
Interesting.
guys, well, thank you. I want to thank Mad Hatter, CMMNJ, UFCW, Arlo Glass, OprahMachine.com, and InitiativeAcross.org, where you can donate on the shop page. And we have our bell today.
Oh, you got your bell.
We have the bell, and our
Got
list
mine.
begins with Cheryl, Sabina, Diane, Gracie, Cindy Mae, Marie, Jack, Joan, Randy, Holly, Bill, Chad, Jeremy, Colette, Matt, Troy, Russ, Roger, Jay, Ella, Patty, Jackie, Anthony, Jake, Armando, Felicia, Lynn, Dan, Sean, Joyce, Lori, Frank, Brian, Flo, Carl, Thorn, Frank, Lorraine, Terry, Charlotte, Cher, Jaybird, Michael, Marley, Colette, Brendan, Red, Rico, Lou, Becky, Luanda, Chip, Paul, Lisa, Marcus, Gary, Julia, Wayne, Waxy, Joe Marie, Jeff.
You miss them all.
Thanks, guys. That was a great podcast. We'll see you all. See you all Sunday or Tuesday, or we'll see you when we see you.
Have a great weekend.
Have a great one.
What time are we doing? Tuesday is at 7 also, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. That works for me.
Yeah.
All right. See y'all
Okay.
guys later.
Okay.
Guys and girls.
Have a good weekend, everybody.
So they shall
Yeah,
grow
you
old.
too.
We that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun in the morning, we will.
We will remember them.
Thank you.